Hello, it's Richard Haggerty here, and I want to talk a little bit today about stopping smoking and the relationship with boredom. You see, over my 2 decades plus helping people to quit smoking permanently, I've noticed that there's a very large number of people who have certain internal triggers, emotional triggers, psychological triggers, which drive them to smoke. All right, even though often they hate every puff or they live with regret during the day and they really, really want to quit. In fact, it's my experience that most people want to quit. So how does boredom fit in with this? Well, boredom is like, there can be very, very low levels of boredom, just slight dissatisfaction, almost like not quite even registering as a craving, maybe an emptiness or slight dissatisfaction. And the smoking habit can get very, very linked as a way to try to dissolve the boredom that is there. And in fact, when I've spoken with a large number of people about what's driven them to smoke over the years and what stopped them from even trying to do it, it's worrying about how they're going to handle that crutch. How are they going to still have fun? How are they going to carry on? And actually, it's this little micro, what I call kind of like micro subconscious little impulses of boredom, of anxiety, that drive them to do that. So how can this help you? How can this help you start to sort of think about it for yourself, whether you're smoking regular cigarettes, e-cigarettes, vaping, or even cannabis? First thing is to just recognize that there are some very subtle impulses inside you that will tend to occur at certain times of the day. Could be in between projects, could be whilst waiting for something, could be whilst you've got a gap in your schedule. And you've got a habit of doing a quick internal scan where you feel a certain thing. Could be boredom, could be some kind of dissatisfaction, could be some kind of emptiness. And then reaching to the cigarette as the solution. The absolute very core position you want to start in is just recognize those moments. All right. So it can be very helpful to have a pen and paper and just jot down a couple during the day. Just by starting to notice these kind of impulses inside you, you'll start a momentum inside yourself to recognize, okay, there is an internal drive that's causing this external behavior. And honestly, that will start to move you in the right direction to change. If later on you want any help, you want any extra support with that, very welcome to get in touch. Happy to have a chat and talk about what I can do. But just take a little bit of time now and recognize that these impulses can be quite subtle inside. And if you lead a very hurried day, if you're a very busy professional person, you'll find that oftentimes we're used to just kind of almost glossing over these emotions, these internal feelings. And there are ways in which we can handle those so that it simply doesn't become an issue. I mean, imagine this. Imagine that you're in a position where any of those impulses come up again. You know about them. You're able to handle with them so they dissolve instantly. And even go beyond that to a place where they don't come up at all. It's absolutely possible. But the first step is just to change anything is to recognize exactly what's going on. So take a little bit of time to do that and let me know how you get on.